Marcus had seen many things in his 5 years working the Outer Rim trade stations, but the sight in Holding Bay 7 made his stomach turn. The Vulpine huddled in the corner of the transparasteel cage, her rust-colored fur matted and dull. Ribs protruded beneath her thin coat, and one of her pointed ears lay flat against her skull, broken by the look of it. The merchant, a bloated Kravik with too many arms and too little conscience, barely glanced at her as he scrolled through his datapad. "This one's defective," the Kravik wheezed in pigeon standard. "Won't eat, won't work, but cheap. Very cheap for human buyer, yes?" Marcus felt his jaw tighten. Around him, other traders examined their potential purchases. Miners, laborers, domestic servants, all legal under the Galactic Commerce Charter, much as it disgusted him. The United Earth Coalition couldn't change centuries of alien tradition overnight, no matter how many diplomatic protests they filed. "How much?" Marcus heard himself ask. The Kravik's eye stalks perked up. "For you, 300 credits. She worthless otherwise. Maybe good for parts, yes?" 300 credits. The cost of a decent meal at Station Prime. Marcus thought of Isabella, his partner, waiting back at their shipping dock. She'd understand. She always did. "I'll take her." The Vulpine didn't resist when Marcus opened the cage. She didn't do anything at all, just stared at him with those enormous amber eyes, waiting for whatever fresh horror came next. He'd brought a protein bar and water, but she refused both, trembling in the corner of his cargo hauler's passenger seat. "It's okay," Marcus said softly, keeping his distance. "I'm not going to hurt you." She understood standard. He could see it in the way her good ear twitched toward him. But understanding and believing were different things. The ride back to Dock 47 took 20 minutes. Marcus didn't push conversation, just let the silence settle between them. When they arrived, Isabella was waiting at the airlock, her dark eyes widening as Marcus helped the Vulpine out. "Marcus, what?" "Isabella, meet our newest crew member." He kept his voice light, casual, as if rescuing slaves was something he did every Tuesday. "She needs medical attention, food, and somewhere safe to sleep." Isabella, bless her, didn't miss a beat. She'd been a medic in the Coalition Navy before joining Marcus on his freight routes. "Come with me, sweetie, let's get you checked out." The Vulpine's eyes darted between them, confused. Calculating, waiting for the trap. "You're free," Marcus said simply. "No collar, no contract, no ownership. You can stay with us, or we'll take you wherever you want to go." For the first time, the Vulpine spoke. Her voice was raspy, unused. "Free? Free." Her name was Shiara, though it took her 3 days to share it. In that time, Isabella treated her wounds, coaxed her to eat, and set up a small cabin for her, with a door that locked from the inside, at Shiara's fearful insistence. Marcus learned that she'd been sold 4 times in 2 years, beaten for being too slow, starved for being too expensive to feed, broken for daring to resist. Her species, the Volnari, were common throughout the outer systems, prized for their dexterity and keen senses, exploited for their small frames and gentle nature. "Why?" Shiara asked one evening, as Marcus and Isabella shared dinner in the common area. She stood in the doorway, still uncertain. "Why free me?" Marcus exchanged a glance with Isabella. How did you explain humanity to someone who'd never known kindness? "Because it was the right thing to do," Isabella said. "Right?" Shiara's tail twitched. "The Kravik say it right to own. The Threens say it right to profit. The Commerce Guilds say it legal. What is right to humans?" Marcus set down his fork. "On Earth we used to own people too. A long time ago. We did terrible things to each other. Things I'm ashamed of. But we learned. We fought wars over it. We changed our laws, our culture, our hearts. We decided that no being should ever be property. And now you enforce this belief on others?" Shiara's tone was curious, not accusatory. No, Isabella said. We can't force other species to change overnight. But we can choose how we act. And we choose to believe that every sentient being deserves freedom. Shiara was quiet for a long moment. Then, slowly, she stepped fully into the room. May I eat with you? Always, Marcus said, pulling out a chair. Over the following weeks, Shiara transformed. Her fur regained its luster, a brilliant copper that caught the light. Her broken ear healed at an angle, giving her a perpetually curious expression. She learned to laugh, a chittering sound that filled their small ship with unexpected joy. She also learned to work, not because she had to, but because she wanted to. Her small hands were perfect for the delicate wiring repairs that gave Marcus headaches, and her keen nose could detect hull leaks before the sensors registered them. I want to stay, she announced one day as they approached the Theta station for a supply run. With you, as crew, real crew. Marcus and Isabella smiled. Then crew you are, Isabella said. Equal shares, equal vote, equal voice. Shiara's tail wagged. And equal friends? Especially friends, Marcus confirmed. At Theta Station, they filed the paperwork. Shiara listed as crew member, not property. The Kravik merchant happened to be there, his eye stalks swiveling in disbelief when he saw the healthy, confident Volnari at Marcus's side. Impossible, he wheezed. That one was dying. No, Shiara said, her voice clear and strong. That one was waiting to live. As they walked away, Marcus felt Isabella's hand slip into his. Behind them, Shiara's footsteps were light, purposeful, free. The galaxy had its rules, its traditions, its ancient cruelties. But humans had something else. The stubborn, foolish, beautiful belief that things could be better. That one person, one choice, one act of compassion could matter. And maybe, Marcus thought, that was humanity's real contribution to the stars. Not their technology or their tenacity, but their refusal to accept that suffering was inevitable. One freed slave wouldn't change the galaxy, but it had changed their world, and that was enough.